Hello friends, welcome to iExamB. Today in this video we are going to talk about the recent recruitment by Coal India, the management trainee recruitment in the legal domain, and in this video we are going to have a discussion on the exam pattern and the syllabus for this exam. There are about 54 vacancies in this exam. Only graduation in law is required. No experience is mentioned in the notification. There is no negative marking in the written exam, and also there is no interview. There is only one written exam based on which you will be empaneled in the ratio of 1:3, and then after document verification you will be given appointment letter for joining. First of all, let's look at the important dates. The opening date for online registration of applications begins from 8th of July and the last date to submit the online applications is 7th of August 2022. If you look at the eligibility, graduation in law is required. It can be of 3 years or 5 years with a minimum of 60% marks. This minimum percentage marks is relaxable in case of SC, ST and PWBD candidates. The age limit required is 30 years as on 31st May 2022. The age is also relaxable for the categories. You can check that out in the notification. Moving to exam pattern, this exam has a computer based test of 3 hours. There are 2 papers in this. Paper 1 consists of 100 questions of 100 marks in which the subjects will be GA, reasoning, numerical ability and English. Paper 2 is your professional knowledge, that is your legal understanding. It will again have 100 questions of 100 marks. So total 200 marks paper is there. There is no negative marking in this computer based test. There is no interview in this recruitment cycle. Now let's have a discussion on the syllabus required for paper 1 and paper 2. In paper 1, for general knowledge awareness, you have to go through national and international current affairs like in all the other exams. Then you should also have information of this everyday science or scientific research, which again comes in the current affairs in general awareness. Then you have Indian culture, history, Indian national movement. Questions from this area are usually not found in IBPS, in banking, regulatory body exams. Then the next topic is Indian polity, Indian economy, world and Indian geography, about the natural resources, environment related news, agriculture related news, trade and commerce, basic information technology. Whatever is related to these topics in the news, that becomes relevant in general awareness. And apart from that, you should have basic knowledge on Indian history, Indian national movement, Indian polity, Indian economy, Indian geography, etc. Another is sports news in the current affairs. Then moving to the next subject, that is numerical ability. It is other name for the quantitative aptitude present in banking regulatory body exams. The syllabus includes data interpretation, bar graph, table, case-led DI. There are number systems, decimals, fractions, then percentage, profit and loss, simple interest, compound interest. Then the next one is ratio and proportion, average and allegation, partnership and ages. Another is time, speed and distance. Then train, boats and streams, quadratic equation, number series. Then there is mensuration, permutation combination, probability, basics of algebra, arithmetic progression and geometric progression, heights and distances. If you look at these two topics, the number system and the basis of algebra, usually these topics are not present in the banking exams. They are present here. They are also present in SSC CGA. Then the next one is reasoning. Reasoning in this Coal India exam is entirely different from what you actually prepare for in banking exams. The reasoning topics are almost similar to SSC CGL and none of them coincides with those which are present in the banking exams. Important areas under the reasoning section are space visualization, analogies, similarities and differences, spatial orientation, analysis, judgment, decision making, discrimination, observation, relationship concepts, coding, decoding, figural classification, arithmetic number series, then problem solving. So these are the topics. Though they are very easy, once you start practicing questions on these topics, you will realize that they are not that difficult. But yes, they are different from those that appear in the banking exams. The next one is English. The questions in English are almost similar to those that come in the other exams. Error recognition is there, fill in the blanks, synonyms, antonyms, spellings, errors or detecting other errors, misspelled words, idioms, phrases, one-word substitution, sentence structuring, sentence compilation, shuffling of sentences, vocabulary, comprehension. All these are present in the English part of this paper 1. Now moving to the syllabus of paper 2 that most of the students have been asking for. The first in this comes are the basic laws which are common in all the exams, and it includes IPC, CPC, CRPC, evidence, Constitution, Contract Act, Specific Relief, Companies Act, Arbitration and Conciliation Act. These are present in IBPS SO law, SEBI legal, and in all the other legal officer exams as well. The other topics are Limitation Act, Negotiable Instrument, Registration Act, Sales of Goods Act, and RTI Act. As I was saying, these are the topics which are present in almost all legal exams, in all legal officer exams. These are the ones which are present in all except SEBI. These topics are not present in SEBI legal exam. They are present in IBPS, RBI, NABARD, HPCL, and Coal India as well. Apart from that, there are certain labor laws which become very important for Coal India exam. These are Industrial Dispute Act, Industrial Employment Standing Orders Act, Payment of Gratuity Act, Payment of Wages Act, Workmen's Compensation Act. This is also Employees Compensation Act. Then Minimum Wages Act, Trade Union Act, Coal Mines Provident Fund and Miscellaneous Provisions Act, Factories Act. Factories Act is not that important, but certain provisions become important from this act. Contract Labor Regulation and Abolition Act. These all are labor laws which are specific to these exams. Then apart from that, there are certain acts which are related to coal areas, to mining. All those also become important for Coal India Management Trainee exam. One is Land Acquisition Act, then Mines and Minerals Regulation and Development Act, Mines Act, Mines Special Provisions Act, Coal Mines Nationalization Act, Coal Bearing Areas Acquisition and Development Act, Mineral Laws Act, and certain important rules related to coal mines, blocks and mineral concession. As there are 100 questions, so this becomes very important. You cannot really skip any of the acts. Also, you should be aware of the recent amendments and the Supreme Court judgments. This Thursday on 7th of July at 8 p.m. we are conducting a free e-seminar to discuss about the opportunities related to HPCL Law Officer, Coal India Management Trainee Legal and IBPS Law Officer. All these exams are upcoming in the few months. If you have any doubts and you want to be a part of this discussion, you want to have a clarity related to preparation, strategy, syllabus of any of these exams, or you also want to engage in a discussion relating to any other law exam, then fill the Google form that is present in the description below. Now that SEBI Legal is done, we are looking at the upcoming opportunities for law graduates, and these are very promising upcoming opportunities. So for clarity, do join this session, fill the Google form in the description. You can also write to us at hello@iexambee.com. You can call us on the number that is mentioned on the screen. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon. Thank you.